Okay, students, let's begin with the types of flours and the products which are being prepared from these cereal flours. So, there are various types of flours which are being produced by a variety of cereals, and I'll be discussing about the types of flour here and what is the extraction rate and what is the how you are going to get these flours. Like say for example, I'll be talking about this stone ground flour type. The extraction rate is 100% and it is obtained by grounding between two stones. You have seen that traditional chakki having two stones, one is stationary and one rotates. The stone, the upper stone, it rotates manually. So the second flour type is whole grain flour. It's on the extraction rate is again 100%, and here none of the grain part is being removed. Then we come to wheaten or brown flour type. This wheaten or brown flour type means that you are obtaining 85% of the contents from the grounded part, because a lot of bran is being removed here. That is why it is known as wheaten part. Then a white, plain or cream flour type, the extraction rate is 75% here. Now why 75%? Because here all the bran and germ is being removed. That is why it comes out to be white, right? Then the self-raising flour. Self-raising, the name itself indicates that the flour is being used for the purpose of leavening, as a leavening agent in like breads or some bread types of products, kulchas, burgers, pizzas. And again the extraction rate is here less than 75%, and it is a white flour, and a raising agent is being incorporated in this type of flour. Then we come to strong flour. Strong flour means this is the flour having higher gluten percentage. It is again having the extraction rate of less than 75%, and it is known as strong because gluten content is very high in this type of flour. Gluten is being added from some outside sources, like vital gluten is being used. And then we come to the gluten-free flour type. This is very important and is the necessary, or it is the need of the hour, because in these days people they are more suffering from gluten allergy known as celiac disease. So gluten needs to be removed. So these gluten removed flours are used for celiacs, the persons who are suffering from gluten allergy. Then is the high ratio flour. In this, the extraction rate is less than 50%, and it is a soft fine flour which is being used by confectioners. Now, how you are going to define flour? Flour, it is any grain that is made into flour. So all-purpose flour is refined product. It consists primarily of endosperm part only. Grain is having three parts. One is bran, the outer covering. One is the mealy part, that is endosperm. And one is the germ part that gives life to the grain. And grain is a necessity of our life. So you can buy all-purpose flour, bleached or unbleached. The nutritional value is same. It remains same. So whole wheat flour is also available. It is good at providing structure to the baked goods. Now, before proceeding further, we must study the effects of processing on these flours. If we are going to lose some nutrient components, or we are going to have some more components, or there is no loss of components during processing. So whole grain flour, it has more protein than white. We know that. And white, it is having no fiber. So white flour has no fat, therefore it can be kept for longer duration of time. The shelf life of white flour is more. The white flour is fortified with calcium and vitamin B. More we process, the softer the texture is going to be obtained. And the bleaching agents, these are being used to whiten the color of the flour. And we can increase the elasticity of the gluten by adding some improvers. So white flour, it rises better than the whole grain because bran, it interferes in the leavening of the dough. Now these are the various cereal products which can be obtained from cereals. Like from wheat, we can obtain wheat flour, semolina, suji, and pasta, Weetabix, and other breakfast cereals can be prepared from wheat. Then from rice, ground rice, rice flour can be obtained, rice wine can be prepared, which is known as sake, rice cakes can also be prepared, rice krispies, rice papers, various types of rice snacks can be prepared from rice or the rice products. Then maize or corn, corn on the cob, it is used as a product whether in sweet form, in salty form, in roasted form, in boiled form. Sweet corns are available, maize meal is there, corn flour, corn oil, popcorns, cornflakes. Cornflakes are very much used these days in as a very important breakfast diet. Then oats, oats are used for oatmeal, then pinhead oats, then rolled oats for porridge and muesli, and oatmeal biscuits. They are very common these days. Rye, rye bread can be prepared from rye, crisp bread, whiskey. These are the products which can be prepared from rye. Barley, pearl barley is there, barley water. The whiskey can be prepared from barley. Now the breakfast cereals, they are very common these days because cereals, they have become a vital part of our daily diet. So these breakfast cereals are used in the urban areas as a major dietary component. Wide variety is made from the different grains. They can be flaked, shredded, or in the puffed form. Then other ingredients which can be added to these combinations are dried fruits, honey, nuts, cocoa sugar, and salt. And these breakfast cereals, they can often be fortified with vitamins and minerals. The nutritive value, it depends on the ingredients and the type of milk or type of other products we are using. Then porridge, muesli, high bran cereals, they are really good for health. Therefore, cereals should be added in the diet for its significant nutritive value. The calorie conscious people can switch over to various breakfast cereals like sweetened or unsweetened depending on their requirements or on their taste, and these products are available in the market nowadays for these type of people who are very health conscious. Now what do we do without cereals? If there are no cereals, how the life would have been? Cereals, they are very important and they play a very important role in our daily meals because they are easy to digest, they are widely available, we can easily transport, we can easily have them from some other areas or some other parts of the country, and we can store them in bulk quantities. They provide the body with energy in the form of starch. They can be used in variety of dishes. So these are the resources. You can copy these links and can go through the sites and have a great study on these sites. Thank you.